James, you guys got great performances offensively from Chris Dunn and John Collins. Why do you think that wasn't enough to kind of get you over the top today?
Offensive rebounds, turnovers, transition.
Luka came into this game shooting 31% from three. I think he had 5 in the first quarter and 7 for the game. Why was he able to get going there?
Great player. You get enough attempts, you're gonna make some of them.
James, you're the 13th player to have 10 signature shoes. We had a lot of inner city kids come out here. You had your mom, your son here too,
Yep.
with the star that he's on. How does it feel to be able to accomplish what you accomplished with the signature shoes and debut on your team?
Unbelievable, man. It's a dream come true. Not just only having a signature shoe, but have a decade of them. Like you said, 13 players in the NBA history have only had that. And for me, for my 10th shoe, I think we've been doing an unbelievable job of continuing just to impact the world, and that's what it's about. So, shout out to the team, the Adidas team, and Jalal and everybody else that's helped with this process, and hope the guys and the fans in the world love it.
How do you turn this season around?
One game at a time. It's simple. Like, you can't overlook anything else. I think we showed some great signs tonight. Obviously, we don't get more victories, but we did some really good things tonight. So we just corrected and continue to chip away. It's only 16 games this season. We got a lot of games left to where we can hit a stride, but we've dealt with literally everything you can do with from injuries to different lineup changes. So this is why second game back. I think different lineups and different rotations. So we're figuring it out. But tonight was a good step to start for us.
What gives you confidence that you guys will be able to turn around?
What else are we gonna do? Got confidence every day we wake up, right?
You played on winning teams your whole career. How abnormal does it feel to be going through this?
Very. But I'm a firm believer. I work my butt off every single day, not only for myself but for my teammates to put them in better positions to be successful. So, and I got more than enough faith in the front office, the coaching staff, and the players to put everything together. So, like I said, it's I haven't been in a losing situation before, but I haven't been in a situation where literally feels like everything is going against us. You know what I mean? So this is going to be a test to show our character and what we can do later in the season.
So how proud of you and sort of your personal output to kind of help keep this team afloat?
That's what I do. Like, I'm not really. I'm professional. I've been doing it at the highest level for 17 years. So it's not really about me. It's about how can I take what I'm great at and dish it out to the entire team and make our team better. So that's what it's about.
James, you mentioned like the Clippers haven't been in a losing situation in a really long time, and I think one of the things that's been unique is like even with the in and out and guys that had expected to play haven't been playing, they still found a way to win games. What do you think early in the season has been about this group where you guys haven't been able to do that yet?
What was the question?
Yeah, so like obviously you say you haven't really been in a losing situation. The Clippers haven't been in a losing situation despite having dealt with some of the adversity that you guys are facing right now. What do you think is it about this group to where it just hasn't come together the same way it has in previous years?
I don't know. Like we're playing a lot of young guys. We're playing, guys that are new to the team. Like I think everything is like a whirlwind for us right now. And I can't speak about previous situations, but just in this locker room and what goes on. It's a little frustrating just because we got the right intention. It just when we game plan for something, somebody might be out, so we got to readjust, and just it's things like that has happened consistently, literally since game one. So I don't know how other teams or other situations that were dealt with it, but I know us we're figuring it out, which is. You look at the bright side of it, it's actually like a game within a game. You know what I mean? And for us, when we get out of this fog or whatever we want to call it, and we're playing well and we're winning games, and just look at it and like we went through the strongest adversity.
James, you mentioned turnovers, offensive rebounds, transition. It's kind of been a talking point.
It's always going to be the talking point the whole season long.
You're a quarter of the way into the season. Is it concerning that it hasn't improved a quarter of the way in?
Because we got better. Like it's going to be a conversation. Like defense, if we held them to 90 points tonight, like the next game is going to be talking about our defense. Like, defense is going to be, so that's just, and we talked about that every game last year as well. Like, it's not going to change. We win games, turnovers, offensive rebound, transition. You lose games, it's the same thing. So just get used to hearing that.
So it's basically the tenets of the team, essentially, is what you're saying. It's like these are the core things that we have to nail down on a nightly basis.
Every single night.
Thank you, James. Appreciate it.
Thank you.